currently 10 p.m. and we have just got here to the Union Bus Station in Toronto because we are boarding this overnight Flixbus from Canada all the way to America, USA. New York, USA. We have done plenty of overnight transports before, and an overnight bus is pretty much our last resort. So if we weren't saving a bunch of money, we wouldn't be doing it this way. But it would be nice to compare what Europe Flixbus is like to North America Flixbus. 14 AB.
I feel pretty good. It's a pretty standard seat arrangement. We do have some good features like an USB outlet, but we're right near the toilet, which could be pretty bad. I don't think we're going to sleep very well because we have to be up in 2 or 3 hours to go through passport control.
Which will be exciting, fun, hopefully not eventful. I do have also like fixed TVs that are down, and we're just really hoping they don't play stuff.
We had this one overnight bus in Vietnam and they were blaring movies all night long and honking the horn.
It was no good.
It should have been such a good night's sleep because it was like a full lay-down bus.
Alright, we're gonna be quiet because we're disturbing people.
How many of you here know Flixbus? Now they are in Western, so thank you Flixbus, I got a job to do.
We're waiting for 2 more passengers, so I might just do a really quick toilet tour. Look, there's not much. It's a toilet on a bus. Like, it's a toilet. There is soap dispensers and it flushes, but it's kind of an emergency only situation, so I hope no one uses it.
Wi-Fi on the bus. Good work, Flixbus.
I always market it, but it never actually has it. I'm impressed. Right on time.
Homeland Security of United States is very strict. Some of you gonna give them tips, $6 for entry fee.
So we have to now take all of our belongings off of the bus. The bus driver was super nice and explained it all to us. We're gonna go in here and
just get ready, but don't move yet until they told us, okay? Just get it ready, thank you.
and hopefully it doesn't take too long. Time for immigration. We're in, but we'll talk about it later. Bus for many hours now, so I thought I'd give you a bit of a seat tour. They're pretty comfortable seats. They recline quite a bit. We each have a seat belt. There's a seat back pocket kind of thing, a little handrail. One interesting thing is, I think like the last 5 rows, our outlet charging ports are on the wall, whereas all ahead of us, they are in between the 2 seats. We also don't have footrests back here, and I think everyone at the front does. But what's really nice is that there's not that many people on the bus tonight. So Jordan got 2 seats, and I got 2 seats. So we've slept pretty well considering it's an overnight bus. You do have all the standard controls. There's lights and like the air vent things above your head, as well as spots to put your bags above you. They're quite small though. And also the air conditioning isn't working on our bus, so it's really hot. Kind of cozy though, it's made me fall asleep really well. There is also curtains, but I haven't bothered to use that because it's been night time until now. Did you sleep? I slept okay. Not great. Feeling okay though, considering.
And we've made it to New York City. Not a bad trip. We have just been dropped off at Midtown Manhattan, and it's very busy. I wanted to give a little bit of a recap of the bus ride just for informational purposes, anyone who's wanting to do this ride as well. We got to the immigration part at Niagara Falls at about midnight. We had already pre-completed our I-94 form, which is a form that you can complete online and say, we're coming into the US. Flixbus actually sends you a link to do that the day before you ride, so you can go in and do it, and then you don't have to pay at all when you're at the border. We then had the driver tell us, everyone go to the toilet, because it's 2.5 hours without another toilet break, and it was true. At about 2:30 we ended up stopping at like an Arby's, and there was a toilet and a water fountain to get some water from, and then it was pretty much in and out of sleep the rest of the time. We pulled over a couple of times and the bus driver would kind of stop and look behind and see if anyone was starting to wake up, and if they were, then he'd fully stop and let people go to the toilet, but most of the time he just stopped, looked back and kept going. And at about 3:30 they ended up swapping drivers out. The second driver wasn't that much fun, but we made it to New York, and now we're going to get to our accommodation.